All right, back at it again. Back to back night openings here. But I figured I just had to get into it, especially since my local store had a couple the Spider-Man packs, which is pretty sweet. Excited about that. So figured I'd do that. So we got two Spider-Man packs. I grabbed the last few they had. I'll see if I can find any more before my box should get in hopefully early next week, and then an Ikoria pack. So we'll do Ikoria first, and then the Spider-Man last. So yeah, we'll just jump into it. I'm excited for these Spider-Man cards. I've heard some mixed reviews, but I'm just kind of a collector and general player, so still excited for it. Here we go. Start with Ikoria, and then we'll get into those Spider-Man packs. And actually, I don't remember, other than Ikoria's packs are sealed really tight and hard to open. I think I actually have to switch around the cards so the rares aren't first. Oh, no, I don't. They're good. All right. We've got Divine Arrow, Bushmeat Poacher. What's up, Tom Bomb? Always in the chat. Honey Mammoth, Capture Sphere, Raking Claws, Garrison Cat. Always like a nice cat card. Essence Symbiote, Light of Hope, Dark Bargain, Day Squad Marshal. Yeah, I'm excited for the Spider-Man cards. I have a whole box coming in, but it hasn't come in yet. I don't even know if it's shipped yet, so I'm hoping it gets in by early next week. But I was able to pick up a couple packs at the local store. Day Squad Marshal, they had an event running. Channeled Force, the first uncommon. Valiant Rescuer. Exuberant Wolf Bear. Ooh, in a mythic, Riel the Everwise. Legendary creature, human wizard. Riel the Everwise gets a +1/+0 for each instant and sorcery card in your graveyard. Whenever you discard one or more cards for the first time each turn, draw that many cards. That's pretty cool. We will stick that to the side to scan and see what the current market value is. Then we got a nice plains, and then the token type card at the end. You can pop them out. I haven't seen that on any other set, just this set. So rewatching the 90s Spider-Man, that's a classic. I think that's my favorite animated Spider-Man. All right, so we'll get into these, and then I'm gonna see if I can find any other packs in the area, just to hold us over until my actual box comes in. All right. So make sure these are in the correct order. They are. Perfect. I didn't think they'd switch it up on the new set, so let's get into Spider-Man. Official release date was today. So we got a treasure. A swamp. Oh no, never mind. They are out of order. J. Jonah Jameson foil rare. So doing them out of order. That to the side. Let me see if I can switch it up. Okay, yep. I will fix it. So all you saw was the foil. So there's still another rare in there, or a mythic. All right. Starling, Aerial Ally. Grow extra arms. That's great. Also, those pants look like they're fitting him very snugly. News helicopter. Web up. Merciless enforcers. I'm gonna have to start reading what these cards actually do, because I try not to spoil any of it for myself, so. Okay, lifelink. This creature deals 1 damage to each opponent. Pay 4. 3 colorless, 1 black. Spider Islanders. Unstable Experiment. The solution is turning green, but why? What does it mean? Norman Osborn. Nice. Venomized Cats. And then the uncommon, Hobgoblin Mantled Marauder. Alrighty, let's see who's behind the mask this time. Kingsley, is that you? Flying Haste, whenever you discard a card, Hobgoblin gets +2/+0 until end of turn. The Spots Portal. The target creature on the bottom of its owner's library, you lose 2 life unless you control a villain. Chameleon, Master of Disguise. You have a lovely face. Mind if I borrow it? You may have Chameleon enter as a copy of a creature you control, except his name is Chameleon, Master of Disguise. Okay, so he's kind of like a... And then there is Ultimate Green Goblin. Let's see. At the beginning of your upkeep, discard a card, then create a treasure token. So, not a bad first pack of Spider-Man. We got 2 rares. Well, you're always guaranteed 1 rare, but we got a foil rare, J. Jonah Jameson. I love J. Jonah. So, let's see. What does J. Jonah Jameson do? When J. Jonah Jameson enters, suspect up to 1 target creature. A suspected creature has menace and can't block. Whenever a creature you control with menace attacks, create a treasure token. Very cool. That. Now, I have no idea what the market is right now. I'm pretty sure it's fluctuating greatly on these cards. Oh no, dropped all the cards. But we will see what the current market values are for these. Alright, so we will get into that second pack. And then we will check out the market. This time I will do them correctly. Okay. Alright, so just pulled out the token first. We've got food and robots. Would Hobgoblin legendary creature be worth something? That's a good question. Look at it. Hobgoblin Mantled Marauder, legendary creature. Flying Haste, whenever you discard a card. Possibly. I can give that card a scan too. I have no idea what the market is on these at the moment. It just kind of depends on what they do. Alright. Let's get into this second pack. We've got Spider-Man Brooklyn Visionary. I really like the art on that one. That's cool. We have City Pigeon, classic. Craven's Cats. Passenger Ferry. Risky Research. Steel Wrecking Ball. Yeah, I like the pigeon card. Whoosh. First uncommon is Alien Symbiosis. Enchanted creature gets +1/+1, has menace, and is a symbiote in addition to its other types. You may cast this card from your graveyard by discarding a card in addition to paying its other costs. Costume Closet. This artifact enters with 2 +1/+1 counters on it. Move a +1/+1 counter from this artifact onto target creature you control. Activate only as a sorcery. Whenever a modified creature you control leaves the battlefield, put a +1/+1 counter on this artifact. Interesting. Okay. Shocker Unshakable. Mock him at your peril. And the rare's Spider Sense. Instant. Web Slinging. You may cast a spell for its blue if you also return a tapped creature you control to its owner's hand. Counter targets target instant spell, sorcerer. Wait, instant spell, sorcerer spell, or triggered ability. Interesting. So you can pay. You only have to pay 1 if you return a creature. Oh, and another rare. Look at that. Mary Jane Watson. Whenever a spider you control enters, draw a card. This ability triggers only once each turn. That's some pretty lucky starting packs. 2 rares in one, and then, well, 2 rares in both. And one's a foil rare. Very cool. And then a foil Inner Demons Gangster. Oh, double foil. What is going on? Crazy. Nothing special in the foils, but some crazy packs. Savage Mansion. This land enters tapped. Add red or green. Cool. I might scan that one too. Very cool cards. I'm liking this set. It's getting a lot of flack for not being anything special, but alright, let's start by scanning that mythic from Ikoria, and then we'll move on to the Spider-Man ones. Where is that mythic? That one also drop on the ground? There it is. Alright, so the mythic was Riel the Everwise. Give that bad boy a scan. Alright, that's a $1.25 card. Not too shabby. Alright, and then I'm going to take this Savage Mansion. I don't think it's going to be worth much, but I don't even know if these are... They're so new, they may not be in the scanner yet. They are, but looks like I have to type each of them in. Alright, so nothing special there. That's about a 15-cent card at the moment. Alright, we will check Hobgoblin Mantled Marauder. Oh, that one scanned, okay. It's a 20-cent card. So nothing crazy. What else, chat? You wanted to check? Shocker Legendary. Okay, we'll take that one. Take a look at that one. That's a 7-cent card. So no, not worth much. So, yeah. That's a bummer. Alright, we will now look at Ultimate Green Goblin. Have to do that one manual. That is a 40-cent card. And then we will check Mary Jane Watson. That is a 32-cent card. Then J. Jonah Jameson. There we go. That is a 50-cent card. So nothing crazy in the Spider-Man set. Wasn't expecting much. There aren't too many crazy chase cards or crazy expensive cards. That's why the prices have drastically dropped for all the scalpers, I've heard at least. I still think there's some pretty sweet. I mean, if you're into Spider-Man, you're a fan, you're gonna enjoy these cards. But my suggestion is, if you're buying them to play with, you just want to select the actual cards you want to play with and just buy them individually. Don't buy the box like I did. But I think my favorite art of the set is right there, at least from the ones I've opened so far. Spider-Man Brooklyn Visionary. Pretty sweet. So that's it for tonight. I will probably jump back on again Sunday and see if I have found some more packs by then. So till then, check y'all later.